Hey Hoopers! This week I'm explaining to you the one-handed helicopter using my light polypro hoop, which is around 80 centimeters in diameter. And it's gonna look something like this. But most of the time it will look like this. And this, you get it. Well, if you want to attempt a one-handed helicopter, you should be able to do the flourish. But we will start with the basic of a handspin. The hoop is beneath my flat hand and I'm rotating it on the spot. My wrist is facing forward and I go inward because my favorite flourish direction is also inward. I'm going to show you this in fast and with the hoop up, but wrist is facing forward, my thumb is going a little bit back, and then I push the hoop forward, and the hoop is supposed to go over the back of my hand back into my palm. And I want to keep control of the hoop at all time. Now when we go backwards, this is not my favorite direction, but we will do it again later. I have my wrist facing forward again, and I go forward, down with the thumb, and then I swing my hand and the hoop back, open the palm. Again, the hoop is rotating over the back of my hand, back into the palm. And in fast it looks like this, and with the hoop up in the air. And as I mentioned, you want to have control and contact with the hoop at all times. And it's really wise to practice this in both directions, forwards and backwards, as well as in both hands. This will improve your hoop flow, and it just looks really amazing if you're able to hoop with two hoops and can do this trick at the same time with two hoops in both hands. Now, when I want to start to do the one-handed helicopter, I go backwards. So if you listen closely, this is not my favorite direction. And I spin the hoop backwards and I follow the hoop, walking around it. I want to keep the hoop in the middle. Sometimes it helps to have a hoop at the bottom, so the hoop hovers in the middle of that hoop. And now I'm doing the flourish in my happy direction, but still need to walk around the hoop, and you see it's a lot slower and it doesn't make that much sense. So it's smart to practice the flourish in both directions, and when you do the one-handed helicopter, that you follow the hoop. But again, the more you practice, you can do both directions and still do the one-handed helicopter. When I do this, I start usually a little bit lower and then slowly lift up my arm, but it's a trick I usually do with my arm lower. So doing it this high is really tricky for me. And a tip, if this happens, I got this from Craig the Incredible Hula Boy, every time you pick up the hoop, do flourish on each side and they will just get perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video, let me know and subscribe to my channel for more.